Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe now this start video. The latest episode of The Young and the Restless, Y&R, started with Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, meeting Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford at Society. Phyllis appeared calm and collected, prompting Billy to ask her about her relaxed demeanor. Phyllis explained that she had let go of her vendetta against Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, deciding to focus on more important things and take advice from others around her. Despite Billy's skepticism about her sudden change in attitude, Phyllis emphasized that she was all in and mentioned their ongoing plan to take down Victor Newman, Eric Braden, and reclaim Chancellor Industries. However, Phyllis made it clear that she had one condition before committing fully to their partnership. Meanwhile, across town at Sharon's cottage, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, was having a quiet moment with his daughter, Faith Newman, Ray Lancaster. Faith was worried about her mom, still missing and struggling to sleep. Nick tried to remain optimistic, reassuring Faith that Sharon was strong and that the police were working on the case. Despite his reassurances, Faith couldn't shake the feeling that Ann Ward, Ray Wise, might be involved in her mother's disappearance. At the Newman Ranch, Victor and Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, discussed the resurfacing of Ian, who had somehow escaped prison. Nikki was furious that Ian was free, recalling all the harm he had caused their family. Victor, always protective, vowed to keep his family safe and assured Nikki that his security team was closely monitoring Ian's movements. In the park, Maria Copeland, Cameron Grimes, and Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks, were out for a walk with their daughter, Aria Copeland Porter, Maddie, and Millie Ingle. They unexpectedly ran into Ian, who approached them with a strange interest in their daughter. Maria quickly intervened, and Ian tried to assure them that he had changed. He also claimed that Victor's security detail, following him nearby, proved his intentions were harmless. Ian attempted to make amends for past wrongs, but Maria wasn't buying it. Tessa briefly thanked Ian for helping with her health scare, and Ian bizarrely remarked that it was God's plan that he had been there at that moment. He also implied that Mariah and Tessa's family dynamic might not align with the beliefs of his followers, but he personally didn't judge them. Maria became defensive, telling Ian to stay away from her family and threatening him if he didn't. As Mariah and Tessa walked off with Aria, the scene added more tension to the unfolding mystery. Back at Society, Phyllis was about to reveal her condition for the partnership with Billy, but before she could, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, interrupted with alarming news. Sharon had gone missing, as reported by Chancellor Connor Floyd. Billy and Summer seemed genuinely concerned, but Phyllis brushed it off, suggesting that Sharon might be seeking attention. Billy was quick to challenge Phyllis on this claim, reminding her of how she'd been plotting against Sharon earlier. Phyllis countered, stating that she had moved past it, but Summer's look suggested she was suspicious of her mother's involvement in Sharon's disappearance. Later, Billy met with Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, who surprised him with an invitation to join her on a business trip to Paris. Though Billy was intrigued, he asked if Sally was hoping he would abandon his plans against Victor. Sally admitted that she hoped Billy might ease up on his scheme, but she didn't expect him to give it up entirely. She expressed concern that someone might get hurt in the process, but Billy dismissed it. Phyllis, observing from a distance, continued to express her disdain for Sally, accusing her of being basic and reminding Billy of Sally's troubled past. Summer, however, encouraged her mother to let go of the rivalry with Sally, noting her achievements at Marchetti and suggesting that Phyllis move past it. Back at the Newman Ranch, Nick received a call from Chance. The news was grim. Sharon's car had been found at the bottom of a river, in the same location where Heather Stevens' Vale Bloom body had been discovered years ago. This revelation deepened the mystery surrounding Sharon's disappearance. Billy returned to Phyllis, eager to hear her condition for their partnership. Phyllis, with a hint of excitement, revealed that she was ready to commit to their plan, but only if Billy promised to give Daniel Romolotti, Michael Grazietti, a prominent role at Chancellor Industries. Billy seemed ready to agree, setting the stage for their business venture, though it was clear that sparks might fly again between them as they moved forward with their scheme. As the episode ended, it became clear that the search for Sharon was intensifying and the mystery surrounding her disappearance deepened. Will Victor's security team find Ian before it's too late? And what role does Phyllis really have in Sharon's disappearance? Stay tuned as the drama continues to unfold on The Young and the Restless. As the drama unfolds, the mystery of Sharon's disappearance only deepens. The discovery of her car at the bottom of the river is a chilling development, especially considering the parallels to Heather Stevens' Vale Bloom, tragic fate. The connection between Sharon and Heather's untimely deaths has fans wondering if there's a dark force at play behind the scenes. Is Anne Ward somehow responsible, or could someone closer to Sharon have a hand in her vanishing? As we've seen, Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, is already working tirelessly behind the scenes to track Anne's every move, with his security team on high alert. However, the question lingers: is Victor's vigilance enough to prevent another tragedy? While Victor has vowed to protect his family, the situation continues to grow more dangerous by the day. His sense of control may be tested in the coming episodes as the stakes get higher. The tension between Phyllis, Michelle Stafford, and Billy, Jason Thompson, has also been palpable throughout this episode. Phyllis' calm demeanor hides a much deeper, calculating nature, especially when it comes to her rivalry with Sharon. Despite her attempt to seem at peace with the situation, it's clear that Phyllis still holds a deep resentment towards Sharon, which may have more to do with personal vendettas than a simple business dispute. Phyllis' ability to compartmentalize her emotions could be both a strength and a weakness, as we've seen her in the past make decisions that have major consequences when her anger gets the best of her. Billy, on the other hand, seems to be caught in a complicated web of alliances and desires. His partnership with Phyllis might be his best shot at taking down Victor, but it's a risky move that could result in unexpected personal conflicts. The undeniable chemistry between Billy and Phyllis adds another layer of complexity to their already volatile relationship. Both have been through so much, and yet, the sparks that fly when they're together cannot be ignored. How will this partnership evolve, especially when their personal feelings come into play? Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, adds yet another twist to the equation, with her unexpected invitation to Billy to accompany her on a trip to Paris. Her gesture is one of both business and pleasure, but it also raises some questions about her true motives. Does Sally truly want to help Billy take down Victor, or is she just hoping he'll forget about his dangerous scheme? The tension between business and personal interests is sure to continue to play a role in their interactions. Sally's background, marked by her ambition and history of scheming, adds to the suspicions surrounding her intentions. Despite Phyllis' belief that Sharon's disappearance might just be a stunt for attention, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, remains unconvinced. Summer's gut feeling tells her that something far more sinister is at play, and she doesn't trust her mother's dismissive attitude. As a result, she's left questioning whether Phyllis knows more than she's letting on about Sharon's disappearance. This uncertainty between mother and daughter creates an interesting dynamic, as Summer tries to reconcile the version of Phyllis she knows with the reality of her mother's actions. Phyllis' cold demeanor and casual approach to Sharon's situation only seem to deepen Summer's suspicions that her mother may be more involved than she's willing to admit. As the episode nears its conclusion, the tension reaches a breaking point. Phyllis has agreed to Billy's terms and is ready to move forward with their plan to take down Victor and regain control of Chancellor Industries, but the emotional stakes between them remain high. It's clear that both Phyllis and Billy are driven by their desire for revenge, but will they be able to keep their feelings in check as they navigate this high-stakes game? And with Sharon's life hanging in the balance, will Phyllis' involvement with Billy's plans ultimately come to light, or will her darker motivations remain hidden? The uncertainty surrounding Sharon's fate continues to cast a shadow over Genoa City, with many questions left unanswered. Will Victor's security be enough to uncover the truth behind Sharon's disappearance? Could Anne Ward's sinister influence be the key to unraveling the mystery? And what role will Phyllis and Billy's alliance play in the dangerous web of intrigue that continues to ensnare everyone around them?